Dear friends, let's learn 5 great lessons from the Epistle of James. These lessons are: be slow to anger, be kind to the helpless, be holy, be mindful of what comes from your tongue, seek heavenly wisdom. The first lesson, be slow to anger, is critical to a Christian living for our day-to-day life because we go through different experiences, and at times it can really put us in a state of anger. But the Epistle of James tells us that anger does not produce the righteousness of God. Therefore, as a believer, let us remember to be quick to listen and slow to speak so that we can avoid all this ungodly behavior showing off from our life. And lesson 2, be kind to the helpless. The epistle also teaches us to be kind to the helpless, as well as lesson 3, as well as to be holy, because these two are the things that God counts as the pure and undefiled religion. Even if we do a lot of other things, if we are careless about remaining holy and staying away from the unhealthy influences of the world, or if we are careless about showing love and kindness to the people in need, when actually we are in a position to help them, then God sees all of that behavior. And so we really need to remember that if we want to be accepted by God as someone practicing the pure and undefiled religion in their life, then we need to be kind to the people in need, and also we need to remember to remain holy. And lesson 4 is to be mindful of what comes from your tongue or from our tongue. It's so important for us to be really mindful of who we are in the church and who we are outside of the church. This is just a simple example. We could be praising and thanking God for His goodness, but if it is so easy for us to shift our attitude from that of praising God to cursing men, then the book of James tells us that that is not how we ought to live. If we are praising God, we also need to be gentle, kind, and sweet in the way we approach our fellow brothers and sisters. And so, if you and I have been praising God and thanking God for all His goodness, but have no concern about how we treat our fellow brothers and sisters, from the way we speak, then let us be mindful of what comes from our tongue so that we remain consistent in saying only the right thing and what is pleasing to God in times of praising Him and in times of speaking with our fellow brothers and sisters. And this is one beautiful way to represent the righteousness of God to the people around us. If people see the consistency in you and I of how we worship God and how we speak to our fellow brothers and sisters, that is a really good example of someone who truly believes in God. I know it is difficult practically It is easier said than done most of the time. However, these are the things that we need to remember if we truly want to live in the righteousness of God. And the fifth lesson is seek heavenly wisdom. Well, the epistle also mentions about heavenly versus demonic wisdom. And so if there is any form of bitter envy and self-seeking in our hearts, we need to know that regardless of where we are, where we stand in society, or what people think of us, that presence of bitter envy and self-seeking in our hearts are the manifestation of demonic wisdom. That's what the Epistle of James clearly mentions. And so, in place of bitter envy and self-seeking in our hearts, if there is any of such element in us, let us shift towards or change our attitude and our mindset towards something that is gentle, pure, merciful, peaceful, and absence of partiality and hypocrisy. So all of these things that I just read out now, they are the manifestation, or they are the qualities of a heavenly wisdom. And this is the thing that James expects believers to possess or to go after, which is heavenly wisdom. Why these are important? Because all of these qualities put together, they definitely will shape a person into a man or a woman who truly reflects the righteousness and the beauty of God. And that's how we represent ourselves as a true son and daughter of God. Thank you so much for listening to this. I pray and believe that God will bless us all to live a truly powerful life with the wisdom that we have gained from His Word. God bless you. I'll see you in the next video. Bye-bye.